Or we could just do it right now, because I'm broadcasting. This is the pregame
This is
broadcast.
behind the scenes. Okay, it's a solo podcast, and what do you talk about? Okay, who's we? Oh, cool.
It's a family affair.
And Sam's offered to come on if we need her in a pinch.
Sam can talk about some other non-FPS games.
Yes.
Which Mario 3D World? Are you serious? Jelly, did you get Animal Crossing? You should get Animal Crossing. That's fun. I've never played it, but that's funny.
Control. The zones are yours if you fight.
Triforce? Oh.
Enemy claims zone C. Captured zone A. Enemy claims zone B. Enemy has advanced.
Has anyone talked to VA since last week? Right, we need to do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm on every night, Dredd. Whether I'm shown being on or not, I'm on every night from 5 o'clock till 11.
Oh my, her wiles.
I was gonna say that. Okay, Dredd, I got some. Dredd, I have some stats for you. Our podcast last week between Selina and myself got 140 views, more or less. When TARDIS and TDS were on, they got like 87, 89. And Boom got right about that too, 89, 90. When you were on Dredd, we had 200, just on mine alone.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, we had to have a regular feature then. Where was the strangest place you've ever had sex, kind of thing? Have you ever had a three-way?
That's
Uh, because she allows you to put your penis in her vagina. Dun dun dun.
You got your intro already, BC?
Huh?
You got your intro ready?
Working on it now.
Okay. Asking. Dread, are you going to use an intro? Or are you going to be the guest? Okay. Whatever you want. When I introduce you as the guest, you can say whatever you want. Selena, got your hot topic?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
It's a
you'll
surprise.
find out. Now.
I gave BC Outlaw fake Twitter questions last week. He's taking too long to answer. I didn't do that this week though. They're not that hard. Put your phone down.
Fire team that fight together, stay together. 5 minutes left. Keep it up. Proceed captain.
Depends on the jurisdiction.
Your enemy has a power play.
Yeah, they can report it. And you witnesses.
Don't be. You have my respect, Hunter. You have zone advantage.
There is circumstances like a class something felony. You know, you see the cop sees you murder someone and you run, they can chase you over borders. They call in for other agencies to help them out, and they don't make the arrest. Don't you ever watch Cops?
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where the poop sticks?
I used to work with a cop, and his phone went off. It was the theme to Hawaii 5-0. I thought it was the weeniest thing ever. He was a weenie, so he fit the bill.
Fuck you.
I could not ask for a better victim.
It wasn't TDS.
Draw a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the crucible.
No, just the opposite. He played basketball a lot before he hurt his. Envious is like 6'4", and he's 16. He got that height from someone. I'm guessing being a basketball player, I'm guessing that TDS is probably at least over 6 feet, and in good shape. To be a cop, after cop, you got to be in good shape. I mean, you don't see.
I don't think that's
cops.
entirely true.
Yeah, when
That,
you
sir, is a lie.
when the donuts probably take precedent.
I
then
mean,
you get
the
moved to dispatch.
stereotype is a stereotype for a reason. Or the cliche, or the... I don't know. It's not an idiom. What is it?
I know what the S stands for. I don't know what the D. Could be Dimitri. It's not Theodore. You're close, though. Yep. Good luck with the last name. I took a half hour and couldn't get you to give me a hint.
Okay, broadcasting here.
Yeah.
Just
He
saying.
lives at...
Stop.
His credit card number he gave me and the PIN.
Jeez, oh Pete. Stop it.
I'm not worried about identity theft, because who the hell would want to be me in real life? You want my account, you don't want to be me. I don't remember.
I get it. Oh man.
Okay, that's the kind of comedy gold we gotta save for the podcast. No, we're not gonna script anything. And I want one.
No? No, but thanks for thinking I look that cool.
I dread it. You know, you play guitar, right? And something else? BC, do you play an instrument? I thought we had this conversation. I vaguely remember.
I've played instruments. I do not play instruments anymore.
Okay. I haven't touched my Gibson in a long time.
Aw.
I got distracted by a shiny object called Destiny.
That's too bad.
Yeah, get
Be
your
a
F-bombs
guitar
out now.
hero
Don't
by
be a
now.
shady.
Schmear.
I dropped the F-bomb last week.
Womp womp. That was funny.
The hypocrite that says everybody watch your language drops the F-bomb, and the only one that do so. Everybody else went nuts. Nobody would even notice. It's like when NYPD Boo started saying asshole, I didn't even notice until I saw an article about it in the paper. That's how people talk. Sipple was just talking, he drops asshole. I'm like, okay, I didn't even catch that. But that big reaction is kind of funny, though. It is that works.
The waggles.
This is a gauge
The Piggly Wiggly.
for potential. Make me proud.
It's a gas station?
I got one of those we call ours the Dandy. They have a great deli, though. Oh my god, everything's so good. I eat there for lunch every day I work. Now our new sponsor is Dandy, located at a pissant small town that Shady works in. How close to home are you there, Fred? How close to home are you? Okay, priorities, man. We'll start late. I don't think VA is going to be here, so I'm going to give top 3 to Dread. If that's okay with everyone.
That's fine. I mean, has anybody messaged her?
I sent her an invitation to the party, that's as far as I've gone. When we started this, I expected not everyone to be here every time. I was hoping to get at least 3 of us and a guest every time. That's why the 3 Stooges and a guest I thought I would go with, because most of the time one of us would be not available.
God damn. That's a winning combo. Shit.
In D1, my go-to was vodka and Skittles. Oh, Dread, you got the segment top 3 is now yours, because I don't think VA's coming. Top 3 Destiny anything. Weapons, maps, raids, strikes, NPCs, guns, pistols, bows. Whatever. Then that's my 3.
Fuck you, little... Presage.
Dread, as guest, you need to pick out a spot in the tower for us to do our stupid emotes. Ooh, well, we did the helm last week, so yeah.
Ow, 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 fire bad.
It has to be somewhere we can't be killed, and there's no somebody talking to us because we're standing there.
Meow.
Well, if we're in orbit, we can't do emotes. Just saying.
He's a thing. Oh.
So, no, if you want to do orbit, Dread, this is your commitment. Next week we'll be on camera, all of us on the same screen, because I won't have a award to give for the best emote because we're going to be in orbit.
We can load into the raid.
Ooh.
Because before you start anything, there's areas that you could just stand around and emote. And there's nobody talking.
BC. What? Are you the guest? Are you the guest?
No. Dim's not a guest either.
We'll shelf that for now. There's only 4 of us right now, and this VA shows up magically in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Meow.
Yeah, but then every now and then, Slim's gonna kill one of us.
No, we could all be on the control on the same team. Right?
Yeah, we can.
So
That's an interesting curveball. I mean, when we emote, if you emote, you're still there.
terrible grenade.
Shady's is none of them.
Yes, all of them suck equally.
Well,
It's the big show. Food.
Was genre or specific? Like Chinese or Italian or? That's what I have for dinner.
Food. Food
Yeah, I'm trying to think
is
what it
what
was.
you should order.
Oh, I had a chicken pot pie over rice. It's really good.
Can order people around.
What's up with Gingy? It's been on in almost a month. I'm worried.
Maybe he's just been invisible.
I don't know. My friends that has not been online in 25 days. And he was just getting back into Destiny. He had no reason to stop playing Destiny.
oh, excellent.
Excellent. Leave.
Alright, BC, do you have any questions ready to go for Dread? He's going to be like the guest host / guest. The guest host.
Guest host.
I like ghost host. When somebody doesn't show up, like one of the people doesn't show up, dims the ghost host.
Now, Selena, when you weren't here and VA wasn't here, I did both of your taglines.
Oh.
I said, there's no Selena here, so there's no meow meow, and there's no VA, so there's no, yes, I can drive a stick. Now we're just going to move on to the guest. But still, for five podcasts.
It looks like
out of
VA's
nowhere,
on.
with no advertisement, and I'm getting 100 views for most of them and more for some.
You're not actually like...
And yours went up a lot. You had like 35. That's up from like...
There she is.
Hey, VA.
VVA.
She logs on right at 8 o'clock. Fashionably late.
Delay. This is delay.
No, it's called I have other
Small delay.
priorities right now, getting ready to pack.
Ooh, wrong
Indeed,
answer.
indeed.
Okay, top 3 goes away. All right.
Whatever.
That's fine. Gives me more time to pack and purge.
IRL over game.
I'm at like 6
Soon as-
Always.
till
As
noon.
soon as Dread's our guest, as soon as Dread gets back and he's informed that you're here, we're going to pretty much start.
Okay, I'm logging in.
We're just going to wing it. I mean, I had the whole thing written out. It's the same format, but the other 5, no surprises.
Okay.
The round table is going to be about 7th and Song.
About what? 7th and socks?
Song.
Okay.
7th and sucks.
Hey, whatever
I'm
floats your boat.
sorry. I just like immediately envisioned like either her or Oryx like sitting in a chair, like a rocking chair, just knitting socks. And it was
There's a
like,
lot of shade that can be thrown and a lot of scheming can be done while you're knitting them suckers.
oh my god, I love it.
Oryx, Destiny's transgender character.
Actually, all 3 of them, I think.
Most of the
Definitely
NPCs are gay, in my opinion.
Well, Oryx was actually started out as a woman.
All three of them did.
Well, Sabaton
Uh-oh.
still is a woman.
Destiny service will be brought offline to undergo scheduled maintenance. Uh-oh.
Did you just get that? I didn't get that.
I didn't get that.
I just logged on.
This is an extremely weird time for them to do that. They usually do it at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, it does it on Tuesday morning.
Which
but
is
no.
noon for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Could've been an old
1
message.
o'clock for me. Yeah, it was just a pop-up. It said BNOC. So it wasn't the usual thing saying, Destiny will be down from this time to this time on the date. Just it's coming down soon.
So if someone's got a laptop next to them, you want to check the Bungie site.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Check the forums and
fired up.
see.
Yeah, same
Maybe
here.
it's an emergency maintenance.
Just hopped up for me too.
Oh, okay. So
Uh-oh.
Do they have a? Yes, I need to check the website and get a time frame. If it's going to be an hour from now or it's going to be in 15 minutes. But we can still stay in the party though, right?
Yes.
yeah, that's PSN.
I would just have to load into a different game. So would you, Selena? And just we wouldn't all be together. We'd all be just voices. Disembodied voices.
I mean, that's kind of what a podcast is. So.
Yeah, by definition, I looked it up. It's an audio thing, and the video is all bonus. It just looks professional. That's why I want us to do it. But
All right, let's see. Bungie.
Willkommen, Deem.
Hey, Dim.
VA's here, Dredd. You're off the hook for our top 3.
You will,
She's
however,
here?
be our guest, though.
I am. Yep.
The Ghostos. I can't find Destiny 2. Did it get deleted off my PlayStation?
That would be unfortunate.
They think they're headed toward maintenance. You may not even be able to log on to Destiny servers.
Really? They're going to maintenance tonight?
I think so.
I don't
It must
know.
be an emergency. It must be an emergency fix. I'm pulling.
Oh,
might
there
have
it
to
is.
go-
As soon as I left the party.
We
Or left
might
the
have
fire
to-
team.
We go to D1. You guys got that installed?
So that'd be
Nope.
taken down too. Bungie does not want
Oh.
people going back to D1, seeing how much better it is than D2.
Oh, you stop.
They take them both down.
Well,
Bite your tongue. I don't face plant nearly as many walls as a warlock in D2.
how are we supposed to...
We're still gonna be on the party. We're still gonna do the podcast. We just have to pick different
Mhm.
games to watch. My stream's gonna be a different game than Selena's stream.
Teehee.
Yeah, right now there is nothing on the Destiny Twitter or the 2 Bungie.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Twitter
let's
account.
hang out together
But all three of us
somewhere.
have gotten,
Maybe-
gotten a pop. So
Maybe it was like that guy in, what was it, Hawaii or something? Or somewhere who, like, pressed the alarm for the nuclear, like, alarm. And for,
Dude,
like,
I'd beat
11
the shit
minutes,
out of
people...
that guy if he worked for me.
People thought
would not
that there
care.
was, like, nukes.
I beat the shit out of him.
Okay, everybody.
I
TG,
remember where I was when I seen that shit,
Get a
too.
fresh
Right.
drink, go to the bathroom. We're T
Remember
minus
when there was
5.
that false alarm from Hawaii?
Oh, so
Nuke
scary.
attack, missile attack or something like that? The missile strike? Hawaii? The false alarm? Someone like slipped and pushed a button?
there was somebody not familiar
Yeah.
with the system, and yeah,
You know, that's impossible,
they
right? in
flubbed
real
that
life.
bad boy up bad.
They have to be at least 2 keys, and they have to be like 20 feet apart. in
No,
turns
that's
that
to
way.
this was
that's
the
to
warning
fire
system.
the nukes. This
But for
was
the warning
just
system,
this was
this
an
was a warning
an
system.
alarm system, like a warning, like, you know, that they're
It's like, do you want to play a game? And it's
It
like
was a serious
you know,
newbie
table
mistake.
tennis, basketball,
know
you know,
how.
war.
Do not want to play.
What was the name of that movie? It had a kid in it.
War
Space
Games.
Odyssey?
Yeah,
Oh,
War Games.
No,
War
it's
Games.
War Games, and it had
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick in it.
Yep,
Yes.
one of his first movies.
What was it? If somebody wanted to send a message to the United States, they could just blow Hawaii up and be like, well, the mainland's next, baby. You know?
you know.
Sorry, you know. I was at a hotel trying to get a room, Hey, I'm in. I was out of town for work.
Okay, I was like, where is this story going?
No, it's just that's where I was when I got that fucking alert and was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I see, I see.
I was trying to get into a hotel because I was out of town for work. Oh, I'm in Shady's fire team. I guess we're doing it in orbit, baby.
Oh, goodness.
Get your prettiest symbol on.
Let's do the... I wanna do the control thing.
Okay.
All on the same
I will
team.
promote you, Selena, and you can do whatever your heart desires.
I'm down. Let me check my mic level, cause last time I was on the podcast, I was like a little bit too low, I think.
That's funny. Usually you're too high.
No, I was actually.
Oh man.
Full stop.
I laugh at my own jokes way too much.
How was that?
Well,
Loud
Selena,
enough?
you're the answer to the trivia question I've done before when you weren't around. What Guardian makes Selena laugh the most? And the correct answer was herself or Selena.
Me.
Can you guys hear the TV in the background at all?
I can't.
Yes.
BC, are you not joining
us? You hear the police sirens? Babe, is there any way you could turn it down with just like one notch?
I can't hear sirens. I can like hear, I guess.
Can you hear Kim Kardashian?
Like maybe.
Or more like Kim Kardashian.
Oh
did she crash a car?
Somebody has to
I know Tiger Woods did, but I thought that was a long time ago.
Did it Kim Kardashian?
Jesus.
Kim Kardashian.
So BC, are you joining us or no?
Somebody has to invite me.
He needs an invite.
What?
Says it's invite only.
Oh shoot, I did do that, didn't I?
Kim
See you online.
Where do you guys find this guy?
There we go.
Hold on.
It just didn't even look like you were on BC.
Yeah,
it's showing
it doesn't look like he's on
at all. Yeah.
My stream.
So it's confusing. Are you showing up as offline?
Yes.
Oh, see. Oh, we all have our little secrets.
Kim Kardashian. I gotta write that down.
Dread, are you going to stream this?
No. I don't want to take away from you. I want it to be on... I have all of the podcasts on my channel through a playlist, but I just want it to be on your channel. You know?
You already want to make a billboard for me. You guys thinking you can stalk me a little bit here.
No. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, if I put, you know... 4 Guardians and a guest, blah, 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 this and that, it will just muddy up the search term, and, like, half the people might click on yours, half the people might click on mine, you know what I mean, kinda?
Well, I add them up anyway. I go to everybody who streams and get the views and add them up for the final total.
Yeah, I know. I'll stream it. Let's see. I was just trying to get some good weapons together for this. Just in case I want to show off a gun, you know? Like, hold a cool gun. You ever just want to hold a cool gun?
Yes.
And then fire it?
I mean...
repeatedly? Into a wall?
Into a wall?
Yeah.
No, not specifically into a wall.
What about into a target? You know, like at the shooting range?
I don't know. Honestly, the only shooting that I've ever really done was with like some rifles growing up, like shooting, you know, tin cans off of fences and whatnot. From, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 feet away. I don't know. Somewhere around there.
This is your favorite map, Selena?
Well, I mean, This
I hate
particular
this
this
map.
this specific part over here is my favorite. I mean, it's just really pretty over here. There's a waterfall.
I mean, it's pretty and everything.
There's a little waterfall. But yeah, I like this, whatever the heck this little
Was
thing
this
is that's over
clash
here.
Mess people up?
Do what?
Just
You know,
something
there's
to
one
do.
problem. There's one problem with this.
It has a 30-minute time limit, Selena.
It does. I know.
Yeah.
We'll have to make other arrangements
Selena.
behind the scenes
Have advantage.
when we're halfway through. This is going to be an hour, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
We were
Selena.
115 last week.
No, it's fine.
Well,
Let's go
That's
to...
I
the
don't really
highest
have any
window.
questions.
But isn't it pretty over here?
yes.
I like this little spot right here. It's so pretty.
The infinite forest crane in the background.
Yeah, and I mean, you got the little pretty bonsai looking, like, you know, Karate Kid trees where he's like climbing. He's got to go get that bonsai tree. It kind of looks like that pretty cliff
You
over there
can't
where he's
turn
climbing.
the time limit off?
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. And then you got this pretty little waterfall over here. Okay, we'll go to the we'll go to the thing.
What thing? Selena.
I don't know. The thing.
What thing?
The meow meow. Come on.
A mirror mirror? Selena. What
Yeah.
thing?
We're starting in 2 minutes, guys. Just an FYI.
Oh, God.
It's almost a quarter after. That's so I don't have to do math when I don't see how long we're going.
Dude, where did you get that emblem? That's sick.
Oh my God, Macaulay
VA.
Culkin's a daddy. Wow.
For the first time?
Took
That's
long
surprising.
enough. Wow.
Well, this was way him and this gal welcomed their first child together, named in honor of his late sister. I'm clicking on that. Take a look.
I gotta find my notes on Savathun's song. Hopefully I can, like, speak it into, like, a coherent, like... segment.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll just take it kind of
Yeah.
slow. I'm gonna take it slow and just say the big bullet points, you know?
1 minute. T minus. Dread, I'm going to clap for you just once.
Me? Oh.
So you know where to start the Spotify
Oh.
audio.
Wait. Are we already live, though?
We're
YouTube,
live on
the
Selena. I haven't started my stream yet.
Oh, okay.
So the podcast has not started. It starts in
I'm
less than a
cleaning my
minute.
glasses. Not that
Yeah,
I need
apparently this is their
glasses
first kid.
to speak.
Does not mention it. He's got any other kids? He just turned 40. Now I feel effing old.
Oh.
Who?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Macaulay Culkin.
Ah.
I'm the youngest on the
Yes,
podcast
of course
right
he's
now.
older than you, Dim.
What?
I don't even think you were
Just a
born when that
child.
movie came out.
What movie?
Hey, guys, quiet, please. Try to be semi-professional. Because I'm not at all.
You're driving this train.
Aramis found it. The deep stone crypt. The birthplace of the exile. And a prison for something sinister.
Here we go, guys. Alrighty then. Guess who is back? Hello and welcome to a Destiny Community Podcast. 4 Guardians and a Guest. Episode number 6. Gotta use 2 hands now. With me as always, I have VA,
Yes, I can ride a stick.
Selena.
Meow meow.
Whoa. BC.
There's no crying in baseball.
And we have a guest, special guest. This is the second time on the show, and this is episode number 6. So that means, guys, we have 5 friends. That's who we have. We're down to 5 friends that will come on the show. But our special guest is Dim Dread. Dread, welcome back.
What up? Thanks for having me.
Do you want to mention where we can be found as a podcast?
Oh, if you're looking for an audio version of the podcast, you can find us on Anchor.com and also Spotify and many other platforms. Because when you upload to Anchor, they just put your podcast out on anything and all the things. So check it out.
Thank you, Dread. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is a free-for-all podcast. We didn't have a chance to plan much, which is normal. But this evening, that's we got Dredd agreed to be our guest at the last minute, and VA had things to do, and so we didn't really have a production meeting. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So, BC, you got any questions for Dredd? Because he's our friend, and we know him pretty good.
Well, I mean, I do have a couple of questions. I think.
I might have an
a
answer.
couple of questions. Yeah, so no pre-production, so this is all off the cuff.
Yeah, we're pros now, though. Come on.
So my first question is going to be, how do you feel about the random rolls on exotics that they're bringing in? Like, do you feel like this is kind of a good program? Do you find it kind of useful or useless? You think that, the base roll is good enough?
I like it. I'm just gonna say that's the short answer is I like it. But the longer answer is, when am I gonna be able to get random rolls on my other exotic weapons? Like,
I just want catalysts on some of my weapons.
I mean, yeah, that is true. But there's many weapons to where it's like I like them and everything, and I do like how having the random rolls, it's something to chase after, because exotic weapons are usually really good just alone, as they come, and then you can get something that you personally like for just the one that I have in my hand right now is the last word. I'd personally probably go for I don't know, I was going to say rangefinder, but you don't aim down sights with this guy. I'd have to honestly think about that, but for the last word. But yeah, I think it's great. I would see if they can figure out a way to expand it. I can't even think of an idea how they would be able to re-release exotic weapons with the random rolls, though. So if anybody's got an idea, it's better than mine, because I don't have one.
Well, that's a very interesting point on that. Having the newer weapons coming out, what they're showing, and it's not every new weapon. So, that may be some way of balancing it. And I could understand wanting some catalyst on certain things, having catalysts that work. So, I guess I can see that.
That could be a good thing to talk about, is some of the weapons we don't have catalysts for.
Why?
There's a lot of ideas that you could have, and there's some weapons where it's like, what catalyst would be available for this? Like, what is the catalyst going to do? They have to get creative with some of these, because some of the exotic weapons are really good, but just alone. And that's probably part of the reason they don't put the catalyst on them.
Let's pick a gun that doesn't... Pick an exotic that does not have a catalyst right now.
Monarch.
We all speculate.
Monarch.
Jotun. Wardcliffe coil.
Hold on, wait. Okay, so honestly, Jotun is bad enough as it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally,
would you do with it?
what you did with the freaking colony. You just gave it more ammo. You just gave it, that's all you did. You just increased
More
its magazine
reserves?
size.
It
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
doesn't
but
need any.
think about all the people that love the Jotun. They're going to be like, why did you
If you
put a
increase its
catalyst on
reserves,
this?
it'll help you in PvE, but not PvP, really. You're
True.
typically
Yeah.
not going to get enough ammo.
Selena,
But
on
anyway.
the Monarch, what catalyst would you want on?
On the catalyst, there could be a couple things. I think maybe you could possibly decrease the draw time. I think you could also increase the AoE for the poison. You couldn't increase the duration of the poison, because it would be a one-shot in PvP. Because it almost one-shots in PvP now. It just takes a little tappy-tap.
What if
But
it
yeah.
had a better or a longer window for perfect pool?
Yeah, or if you
Ooh,
the draw
that would be
time,
nice.
when you get the full draw, like if you gave you an extra half a second or whatever to get the headshot proc.
Yeah.
Possibly. Any of those things would not make it that much more OP.
than it already is.
I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say that it's OP. It does have its like obvious drawbacks, where
No pun intended.
But
Get it? Drawback.
Yep.
I'm not gonna explain it anymore.
So, to stay along the lines with this, in the TWAB, they were talking about maybe moving around some perks from certain weapons and making them intrinsic, like celerity and stuff like that. Do you have any kind of thoughts or feelings on those? Taking some perks that are really situational and maybe making them intrinsic and creating like an adept version of the weapon with it being intrinsic, or giving it a separate slot to where you have a choice between picking between it or a different perk. So almost like being able to pick your PvE or PvP build basically on a weapon.
Right. You mentioned celerity, right?
Yes, I did. That was one that was
specifically for
Trials.
Crucible, and even more specifically for Trials. Man, I haven't played Trials in a long time, and I really,
I need
really
to for the
wish it was something
season.
that I wanted to do. But yeah, that would be awesome. I've never gone flawless. I've tried, gotten close. Have never gone flawless, but if you did go flawless, they could put like something that's situational, like celerity or celer. I can't even barely ever say it, but celerity.
You
Celery?
said it right the first
Put
time.
that-
Now you're
Salinity?
thinking about it and you're messing it up.
Yeah, make that intrinsic for those weapons as adept. That really doesn't make them too overpowered in regular Crucible, because
Okay.
it's not gonna proc. I mean, yeah, it should be a stronger weapon, but you don't want it to be overpowered, so that's definitely... I don't know how many perks that they can make intrinsic to the weapons without making them overpowered, because then you're just... If they make a Rampage or something like that, or Outlaw intrinsic, it could cause problems with stacking the other perks on it, because it opens that slot that it would originally be in.
Yeah, and they actually did say that's one of the reasons they have to be really careful about it. They said that, moving something to as intrinsic, and then opening up another slot, the weapons, the way they design the system, the weapons have a limit to kind of how many slots they can have or how many perks they have, and stacking too many of them causes funny things to happen in the game, like perks not working. It's not like that never happens anyway, right?
I love running around with a lightweight frame, though. You get that little speed boost, so
That is nice.
that is nice.
All right, Dredd, do you have any questions for us?
Dang, I didn't even think about one, but
What's your favorite kind of toast? I mean, just something simple.
what y'all eat tonight?
What's dinner?
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
You gotta do
That
the
is
call.
your go-to questions.
Beef. What's that?
Food.
We never had this, question
Food.
on the podcast.
No. Just with the friends previous to this.
So
Dredd,
what did you
gotta-
have to eat?
You gotta call us off.
I made manicotti rolls.
Nice.
They were tasty. Yeah, they were tasty.
All right, Shady, what did you eat for dinner?
I had a chicken pot pie over
Nice,
rice.
nice.
It was really good.
Nice.
BC, did you have dinner yet?
No, I didn't. I did have a snack. I had pepperoni, cheese, and crackers as a snack. But I
Nice.
haven't had dinner
Very
yet. But I will
lunchable.
most
What kind of
likely-
cheese?
Cheddar.
I
Cheddar.
recommend Munster next time. And that's a really good combination with the cracker and the pepperoni.
VA, what'd you have for food?
I'm in the same boat as BC. I had a snack, so I reheated some wonton soup.
Ooh.
nice.
Friday night.
Did you have some leftover
Nice.
wontons?
Yeah, there was some wontons in the broth, so got a
Oh,
little something to hold me through the podcast.
nice.
My,
My sister always
girlfriend-
orders extra wontons because she likes to pile the little crispy noodle wontons.
Oh, I
into
don't
her
do,
soup.
no, I don't do the crispy bits.
Oh no, okay.
My
Dump-
girlfriend
dumplings
just
and
ordered
broth.
Zaxby's. I don't know if you guys have Zaxby's in your area.
Never heard of it.
I've
It's
heard
a
of
chicken
it, but
place.
that's about it.
Okay.
It's a chicken place. They don't have like if you were rolled up to there, they don't have like you can't get a bucket of chicken. You can't get like chicken legs, chicken breast.
What?
Like they have.
It's not a
Yeah, I
chicken
know,
place.
They have
Or is it
tenders.
like a
They have
tender?
wings. They have really good wings. They got like insane sauce. I usually get the wings with the insane sauce, and they're pretty hot. But they got a new signature sandwich, and it's good. That's what I'm getting.
Speaking of that, so Popeye's chicken. I don't know if y'all
I've not
have,
had their
but
sandwich.
So Popeyes came out and they did their chicken sandwich and everything. It was great. People were starting fights over it, which was crazy. People getting stabbed over a sandwich. That's crazy. But
Killed that
now-
dude for Popeyes.
Good sandwich, though. I mean, if it's a really good sandwich, I mean, if I'm packing.
So bad. I'm sorry.
What is it? I knew a guy who had never had Popeyes, and I was like, dude, we gotta go pop your Popeyes cherry.
Oh, ugh. That makes it unappetizing. I'm sorry.
Wow, that was sounding good.
Right? Up until that point.
All right, bring it
But
back.
now, like everybody, I've noticed like just about every restaurant is now coming out with those chicken sandwiches. It's like I went to McDonald's; they have versions of them.
I
Burger
hate
King
theirs.
has versions of it, and now even KFC has versions of it. So I was just wondering, like, does Zaxby's have one too? Like,
Zaxby's
anywhere
does
else?
have one, and it is, I'll tell you right now, it's really good. Anything from KFC, I used to work there, and I'm telling you right now, it ain't a chicken place anymore. I don't even know what they are anymore. The only thing you want to get from KFC is a bucket of chicken, because don't order anything else there, because it's frozen.
Well,
Yeah,
but
mashed
the mashed
potatoes are
mashed potatoes
nasty
and gravy.
now.
yeah, I don't
The
like the mashed
gravy-
potatoes so much.
It's powder. It
tenders.
tastes
I've never,
like,
yeah.
It tastes like boxed.
Oh, they're
Take the
instant.
Worse
gravy
than
and put it
boxed
on
potatoes.
real mashed potatoes. That's amazing.
Mask off, they is instant potatoes.
I
I seen
There's
them
good
make
instant
it.
potatoes, and then there's nasty instant potatoes, and whatever they've done in the last 3 years are nasty instant potatoes.
It's all
Yeah.
about the gravy.
So that's just my bit. You know.
Poor
Okay, we're
KFC.
moving on. I forgot to do this earlier. And I have it written down too, and I didn't even say it. The best emote from last week, real quick. And this may be the last time I do this. We're gonna maybe all have our faces on the screen next week. That's what we're betting on.
It doesn't mean we won't be on, like, game.
Well, but still, well, I mean, we can both all stream and be on like Discord at the same time. Because I think I'm going to
my
be
neighbor's
Discording
dog.
off my Chromebook and then doing the stream
So-
off my YouTube.
So that's a good one. Dim, you took over kind of doing stuff like that and setting up the podcast. Are you taking that one too, or am I still going to work on that one?
On the Discord,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that if you want to, but
Envy Speed
I mean, I
also
was-
said something about setting us up a server, so
Wait, who
I'll
was?
reach out. Envy Speed Envy.
oh yeah, I did set up a server, but I did not have you guys friended on Discord because I just interact with you through the server, and I never friended you guys, so I wasn't able to invite you. But if somebody else wants to make a different server, that's fine by me.
No, when it comes to technology, my rule is find the youngest person in the room and hand it to them. And they fix
No,
it
if
in
I
5
don't-
seconds,
Hey, if we
and it's done.
want to like get Speed to do it, that's fine.
Who's the youngest person in this party right now? Dread.
I already had it in motion, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do it.
True.
But if I have like a chance to give more responsibility to somebody else on something, I'm all for it. If you want to do something, just do it.
My view is anyone but me. That's my only concern.
Now,
Well, if you already
I'll
have
help
a
set it
server
up.
started, yeah,
Yeah, I'll
let's say
help
if you
you
already
guys.
have it.
I'll help Shady get it set up on his laptop this week.
Okay, so the best emote last week.
Random tangent. Okay.
It was close. BC, I liked your little moping guy sitting on the floor going like, oh, this sucks. I hate life. I'm going to kill myself. That was pretty good. But I went with degree of difficulty. And VA was sharpening a flaming sword. That can't be safe. She had to have an asbestos glove on, which, you know, is bad for your health. And she did it a lot. So that's a real sharp flaming sword. So VA, congratulations. You make it to the last trophy.
Whoop whoop.
Yay, go VA.
Got to dance for that.
There we go. Wait. Let me find you.
She's behind you.
When
All right, now you got to do it all over, VA. You got to start it all over.
She's doing a spin. Spinny.
Oops, wrong one.
Little guitar, right?
Yeah.
Bright light, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
About to be abducted.
Amazement.
And spinny spin.
Yay.
Okay.
Spinny spin.
Up next is our round table. And wow, geez, why don't I just give my clipboard to Dredd? He's like running this whole podcast, and I'm fine with that.
Oh God.
Round table. Your idea.
Goodness.
You bring it up. You got the notes. The floor is yours.
All right. Last week this was mentioned, and I think it's super interesting. This whole what's going on right now. And it's been going on for a long time.
You have 5 minutes.
All right. It was mentioned last week, and this has been going on for a long time, like probably longer than anybody actually even knows. What I wanted to talk about was Savathun's song. It's been around for quite a while. We've heard it just in places in the game, and the most recent place you might have heard it was the Crow. He's singing it in the Helm. You guys were in the Helm last week, so you probably heard him singing it.
Yeah, and we heard he had a big package too, right, Selena?
Yeah, delivered from UPS, right? Yeah.
Oh.
The
Was it FedEx?
Took two guys to lift it.
this chant, it's like a viral chant, and once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. And the place where I heard it the most was during Shadowkeep. It was the opening title screen music, and I'm sure you guys all have hummed it. I've hummed it. I've sang it. I've whistled it. I've done all kinds of stuff, and I didn't even know what it was. I just started singing it. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, she's infected you. Damn.
Yeah.
She's infected you, damn.
And if you remember the exotic quest from, I forget what season it was from, but it was for the Travelers Chosen. In the dialogue between Saint 14 and Shaxx, Shaxx is pressured into singing a song, and he sings this song about being on the moon and it being made of cheese, and he does it to the melody of Savathun's song, her chant. So, he says that he heard it from Eris. So Eris must have been singing this when Shaxx must have heard it from Eris.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
There's actually another conversation that happens between Drifter and Eris. Where Drifter
I was about to talk about that. That was actually my next bullet point.
I jumped the gun.
We shoot guns. Bullet point. I get it.
Yes.
But I mean, you want to talk about it?
I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. No, it's you.
No.
It's round table. Round table.
It's all leading somewhere. It's all leading somewhere. And
okay.
Probably the only person that knows where everything's going is
let's find that.
Savathun.
Let's find that end in 3 minutes.
Eris is worried about Shaxx because he has this. If you ever go in the tower, you can look up and see there's this big Ahamkara skull there. And even when Ahamkara is dead, they whisper. So
it's whispering to Shaxx.
It's very potential. It's very reasonable to think like, oh, maybe Shaxx is being manipulated by this Ahamkara. So
It's possible.
And
Yeah,
if you look
because-
into the lore on how he got that Ahamkara skull, it's pretty cool. Zavala and Eris were both with him in the general vicinity when the Ahamkara was killed. So, all of that being said, like, every guardian that you see in the tower has heard this chant, has probably sang it, just not even thinking about it. What is Savathun doing? Every single person in the tower of importance, like our guardian, Eris, Drifter, Saint 14, Shax, the Crow, they've all heard it, and a lot of them have been heard singing this.
I heard some lore. I'm not a lore person at all, but this I heard and I was curious. The Zur, the agent of the Nine, Savathun's one of the Nine, is what I heard.
Ooh.
Savathun's one of the 9?
Yep. Zur's is, Zur of the Nine, and then there's 9 people or things controlling everything, and Savathun's one of them.
I don't know about that.
I
I'd have to look
don't
that
quite
up.
buy that one. I mean, it's been pretty clear that Savathun, while she's a big bad, she is primarily focused on, the hive and spreading out from
Well, it
there.
wasn't like I heard a Guardian talk about it on the tower as one of the lore
I
guys.
gotcha.
Probably
Well-
my name is Bife came up with that one. It
Yeah,
just
I'm
stuck in
sure-
my head.
You have to remember, Savathun, she is, like, basically the queen of cunning. That's how she will win the battle, is through her cunning. And if you read the Book of Sorrows, you will know all that.
So you think
But-
we're like, she's gonna like flip a switch and turn us all into like her zombies? Like,
Well, that's the question. We don't know what's gonna happen. Savathun, she is the puppet master.
Wait a minute.
And we're playing right into her hands. Like, anything that we do could be because Savathun wants us to do that. We have to question every single action that we take, because we might be just playing into the darkness's hand.
And there's been a,
comment.
So, but it's
There's
all
been a
yet
whole
to be
lot of-
seen.
but I mean, there's nothing we can do about the song being in our head at this point. It's already there.
true. And there's
We're
a whole lot
basically
of,
on the roller coaster. We have to just ride it now.
there's a whole lot of talk about that in the lore as well. Like when they describe her, like you said, her being, cunning and everything. Like when we're doing the missions and everything, Eris tells Zavala, like, we're not going to know what she wants, what she's doing or what she wants until she's ready
for us
to.
too. Yep.
Yeah,
That's how Savathun was resurrected by Oryx, was through an act of cunning, and he slaughtered a lot of people and was able to resurrect her through that. And that's all in the Book of Sorrows. Check it out.
There's also
Nice
Check it out.
topic.
Oh.
We got to move on. We got to.
okay.
I can't have a 2-hour podcast. I'm gonna get hate. I'm gonna get death threats and hate mail
They're coming for me,
for
guys.
2 hours.
About as much as that dance that Selena's doing causes.
Oh yeah.
See, now I want an emo where I can throw dollar bills at that. I just love that.
I'm really surprised they don't
Make
have
it
something like
rain. Make it rain. That
We
would be
don't
so
have
awesome.
a money gun.
We don't. The hand, flip. Okay, and moving on. Speaking of Selena, the next segment is Hot Topic.
Hot topics.
There we go. Hot
Sorry.
Topic with police and fire
I
and
know.
SWAT in the back of a helicopter and
course.
spotlight.
Yep. Hey
How much
guys,
weed
What
do you
did
have
you
in your
do?
apartment?
fight the good fight.
What did you do?
I know,
How
right?
much weed
They're all
do
coming
you
for
have
me.
in your apartment?
Bad boys, bad boys.
None. God, why
Yeah,
do I
right.
have like
You smoked
any,
it
like
all.
what? No.
Hot Topic.
Hot topics. Okay, so hot topic. It's kind of lukewarm, but it is getting hotter as we get closer to the end of the season. But yeah, we do have a month. Yes, little less than a month.
Yeah. I think
Left, or a
about
little
Exactly
more
a
than a month. Exactly a month. Left until the end of the season. For me, that means really working on a couple of these season pass, like whatever. Oh, Todd, what are they called?
Seasonal challenges.
Thank you, VA. What would I do without you? Freaking yes. The seasonal
That's right.
challenges. There's a couple of them.
Your emotes
Yeah, I'm
clapping
with ya.
for.
Yes. As it should. Thank you. But yeah, there's a couple where, you know, I'm just like, this is, and mostly it's the trials one, and then I freaking slept on this nightfall one, which was
Yeah.
yeah, so now I have to wait, and it'll only be available at the Grandmaster, I believe, the Proving Grounds one, so that's gonna be fun trying to get
Is
What
there
is
a
it?
random
topic
kills
coming
with.
up?
Yeah, it's just like, so which seasonal challenges have you been challenged by? I know I've been challenged by a couple of these last couple weeks. I know some people had troubles with the first couple weeks. But yeah, it is nice. I was afraid that, you know, in the beginning that you would have to finish it within the week, but that is not the case. You do have this time, and we do have a month, so it is, like I said, it's lukewarm right now, but it is getting hotter. Gonna have to finish
Yep.
this crap.
Alright,
So-
call-outs?
Yeah. So, anybody having a particular challenge with the challenges?
Well, anything that requires not dying
Right.
is not one I'm looking forward to, but probably waiting for the Grandmaster to get through a Grandmaster nightfall.
Yes.
I may have to be
Oh no,
carried.
yeah. Just let me know, and we can get a third. I think Boom will probably
I think
be.
that's the biggest one. Yeah, I mean, we have some clanmates that definitely would be helping us, but I think probably that's the biggest one.
It is a hurdle.
Presage. It is doing the presage ones, and then the Grandmaster. But I've also got. Whoops.
I'm getting
somebody
killed!
called
God
you.
damn it! Fuck!
Hey!
F-bomb 1!
That was warranted.
That was a GD and a F-bomb.
That was warranted, though. I'm getting killed over
They're
here.
intruding on our podcast.
Let's move
They're just
outta
trying
here.
to make
We
an
gotta get
appearance.
outta here. Come on, let's go
No,
over
just
here.
back up from the edge.
Yeah, nobody told you to
They
emote
got
on
tired.
the
They got tired
edge.
of looking at your butt hanging over the edge there.
Right.
And you're like, target practice.
Okay, so I'm
To be
trying to
upfront,
level.
I was
I'm
checking
I'm-
social media.
I'm
so.
trying to level up enough to do a Grandmaster. Hopefully by the end of the season, at least one time through would be fine for me.
Right.
Yeah, same thing
Are
here.
you finding it worthwhile, like, to focus on them, because they are incredible forms of experience gain? Like, they will sometimes bump me up like 3 levels. Like, I'm like, okay,
Don't
thank
need it, though.
you.
We've
But I
got
mean,
100. Don't need it.
oh
Can I
well,
be completely honest about this?
yes.
I haven't been playing
Don't
this
lie.
game.
I know you haven't. It's very sad.
I've been playing other games. I'm not gonna name them because
You're not going to
because,
plug
but
other games
also-
on our Destiny podcast?
yeah, this is a Destiny podcast. I don't want
We've
to talk
plugged
about
other games on our Destiny
Yeah, I
podcast
know
before.
that.
There
That
are
was
plenty
part
of
of a
people
segment.
watching us that want to play other games.
But
So
honestly, I
it may
looked
be a
at
public
these
service
weekly
announcement.
challenges and was like, I don't want to do any of this.
It's the
Is
same
that-
thing over and over
Is
again.
that okay?
I
Yeah, I
mean,
just don't.
bounties
I don't
are
want to do
so
any of this. I
repetitive.
don't.
The bounties
I
can
don't
be.
even check the bounties. I just put the guns on I know I'm going to need and go. And
I honestly
I clear
just
bounties.
I use the bounties as just like bonus like ways to get EXP and bright dust. And I mean, I'm in the tower anyway. I run around. I pick up the
Enhancement
ones
cores.
that I know I'm gonna do without like even trying. Like killing enemies in a strike. Gosh, that's hard. If I'm gonna be doing a strike anyway, might as well just pick that up and get bonus EXP.
And
That's
I
all
also
I'm
felt
saying.
that it'd be pointless to do any of them until the last challenge was available, because some of the challenges you can complete while doing other challenges.
It's true.
So that kind of frustrated me, because it's like week 1, like I got progress on the first couple weeks, but then I started to see more challenges come out, and I was like, so you mean I have to go back into Gambit?
Well, I mean, typically you're
there's
going to
some
be going
cheeses.
into Gambit once a week, 3 games at least, for your pinnacle gear if you're trying to get pinnacle gear. I'm just saying, like, typically.
Yeah.
Rumble hits tomorrow.
But
I
So-
totally
I've
understand
cleared
that,
like
but
fusion rifle bounties with a shotgun before. There's some kind of a crossover weird thing. It's like
yeah, that is weird.
you got like 9 out of 10. Like I don't even have one of those on my with me. It's maybe in the tower, but it's not even with me. But I'm ready to clear this bounty. I don't know what happens there. Anybody else have anything more on the hot topic?
Hot topics.
That concludes it. Okay, up next it's VA. What's your segment called? VA
Yeah.
Rich.
VA, are you muted?
My segment is top 3, and yes, I was muted. Whoop. No, my throat's been bothering me today, so I just didn't want to keep clearing it and coughing in your ear.
Aww.
But
Get you a lozenge, girl.
allergies are fun. But for top 3
Aw.
tonight, it'll be what are your 3 favorite TV shows, or if that's not your cup of tea, movies.
Okay.
And I'll
Okay.
start with Shady.
Really? So it's
Really.
top TV show, T and movie.
TV or movies, because I know some
TV
people don't
or
watch
movie?
TV shows. I mean, you can
Okay.
combine them.
Well, we've had some of this before, but man, top TV show's tough. I got to go with Breaking Bad. And how about movie franchise? Because I mean, how do you compete with Star Wars? I mean, how do you possibly?
Because there's some in that franchise that should not carry the name.
Well, you don't have to watch all of them. You do not have to watch them all.
Shots fired.
Yes, I know, right? And I love it because it's true.
I like the original 3.
Disney?
Yeah, bam. Disney sucks. I don't know anybody knows. They own everything, and they suck.
And Four Guardians and the Guest has just been canceled by Disney.
I'm gonna have SWAT crashing through my windows any second.
Oh, jeez.
But now I'll grant you the original trilogy is good.
Oh yeah, that was genius.
It's Breaking Bad, Star Wars, and
Was my third. What's the third part of that question?
Do you have 3?
It was the top-
3
it's the
shows
top
or movies?
3.
This is
It's
top
top
3.
three.
Oh,
So
and it
you
was
got
either
2 out
your
of 3.
top 3 TV shows or your top 3 movies, but you decided to do a little mishmash there.
well, let's go back
So
to
you
TV
still
shows
give us a
then.
number 3 of something.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go to TV. I'm gonna go Breaking Bad, Cheers, and NYPD Blue. Next.
Dim.
Me? Mine changes, I think. But right now I would say my favorite TV shows, I'm gonna go with TV shows. Definitely Attack on Titan's number 1 right now.
Good one.
And my girlfriend doesn't want to watch subbed, so I have to wait for all of the dubs to come out.
Boo.
Yeah,
For the
boo.
final
Subbed is the way to go.
Yeah, boo.
But
Subbed is
hey,
the way to go.
It's okay.
I mean-
I'm cool with it.
But you shouldn't have to wait just because she wants to watch
No,
dubs.
No. But number 2 is on Netflix. Not a sponsor, but I'm sure you guys have seen it. The Lost Pirate Kingdom.
I saw episode 1,
You seen episode 1?
so that's
I
the
don't
start.
think I've seen it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
don't think-
really
I
like
have not
Blackbeard.
either.
I don't know if you guys know about Blackbeard, but I don't want to say too much. But I started to not like him that much, you know.
See, pirate would be bad. Pirates are bad.
Pirates are
saying.
good.
Pirates are
They,
good.
they,
I
they
would
were
have been a pirate
privateers.
if I was around
They were
that.
privateers, and the war ended, and they had no income, no job, so they went. Let's go rob people. That's what happened.
Well,
that's
the
history.
government paid them to rob people, and then when they stopped getting paid, they said, "Hey, we still want money."
Pretty
I'm
much.
not
Yeah.
saying
Gotta
they
get
were
some
bad
money.
for a good reason.
That's
they
all
were
they
bad
do.
They were bad for a good reason. I understand that.
Very
Number 3.
Number 3. Damn, this one's hard.
That's what she said.
Oh,
This one's hard. 3. I'm just gonna say it because we just watched all 6 episodes that were on Amazon Prime. It was Good Omens. It's a pretty good show.
Okay.
It's only 6 episodes, about 6-hour
Pretty
watch.
good
We watched
show.
it on Sunday. Wait, did we watch that on Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Yeah, we watched it on Saturday straight
Good
through.
Omens.
Yeah, it's the summary would be a witch, or not. I'm sorry, there is a witch in it, but that's not like the main thing. But it's like a demon and a angel have to work together to stop the apocalypse.
Is this the one with David Tennant and Martin Freeman?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I've seen that. That was an excellent show.
It's from 2019, but I just watched it, and no, it was great. I wish it was longer though. They could have
That's what she said.
I
knew it.
don't know if they'll make any more because it seems pretty good wrapped up by the 6th episode, but they could have drug it out with a little more character development for at least like another 5 episodes, I bet. But no, I thought it was good.
Cool. All right, Selena.
I'm gonna steal from Dim, and I'm gonna go old school as well. So, Attack on Titan right now. So good. Can't wait for the dubs. Have to watch the subs. But I am like waiting to watch them in like 3 episode blocks. So I'll like wait 3 weeks so I can watch 3 episodes. I don't like.
We just did.
I don't like
3 episodes saved up.
Yeah, I don't like just being like watching one episode because it's not enough. 24 minutes, 22 minutes, whatever they are, is just not enough.
Yeah.
I need to watch an hour of it.
It sucks because I talked to my brother the other day and I was like, "Man, Attack on Titan's awesome," and he's like saying all these spoilers. And I was like, "I don't want to
Stop, right? Stop. God, rude.
No, he thought I watched them all.
No, man.
He thought I was current.
Nah, man,
I didn't tell him I wasn't.
That kind of thing,
Afterwards, I
man,
was
you
like,
ask. Or
I
you
only
say
watched the
something. You're like,
dubs.
spoiler alert, you
I only
know?
watched
And
the
then you can be
dubs,
like,
bro.
nah. Okay, so my other two, going old school with, you may or may not be familiar with these depending on how old you are. One of them's Night Court.
Nice.
Oh my God. That's a blast from past.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
I loved Night Court, like, you know,
Dan
self-contained
Philby.
episodes kind of thing, but there was, like, overarching some themes and whatnot, which carried you, like, with the characters and whatnot. Good show. Like, John Larroquette, Anyway, major crush on that man. Tall and good hair, and he was just anyway, sorry. And he was just like one of those asshole guys that whatever. I love men that love women, like, you know, and they love like all kinds
You
of
definitely
women.
got around.
They love tall women, like short
Everybody's
women.
beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Selena,
Tim.
I
you
love
to death.
you. I love you, Selena.
You're so sweet, Shady. Thank you.
I love
And-
women.
I know you do,
woman,
BC.
so
I
much.
can tell. I can tell you're one of those men.
People.
She was
Just
Marquette
people in general,
was her last name, I think.
Marky Post, I think,
Marky Po-
is who you're
Okay.
thinking of. Yeah, the blonde
And
who
Bull,
played opposite.
Bull was awesome.
Yeah.
Bull was awesome.
Bull was
I love
great.
love
Yep.
Yes,
Bull.
Richard Mall.
Nice.
But
And
yeah,
Harry, the judge from
Oh,
he's
yeah.
on Cheers a lot.
yeah. Harry Anderson.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he died
You
like a few years
you're
ago.
like the,
He died a few years. I
horror
told you it was
person.
my favorite, one of my favorite TV shows, especially growing
what's
up.
the third one?
Perfect Strangers, also old school, and that's
Oh,
one
wow,
you might not
nice.
remember. Like, I just
Balky
love,
and
yeah,
Larry
Balky
Appleton.
Bartolomeusz and Cousin Larry. Like, they were so cute. I love them, and I'm assuming the reason, like, I don't think Night Court or Perfect Strangers are on like any platform that you can really watch anywhere. I think you have to like go on Amazon and buy DVDs or something to watch them. But I think there's probably some like non super PC things I'm assuming happening in those shows that, like, you know, the streaming services are like, we're not going to carry it.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know exactly why, but I mean, Night Court I feel like should be on a streaming service. It's such a good show.
I bet you Peacock will probably bring it. 'Cause I
Possible.
think Peacock is bringing back a lot of their older stuff. All right, and BC.
Okay, so I'm going to. It's really hard to choose these things, but I'm going to have to go with things that I'm watching currently, just because I'm rewatching them. So one that I
You liked it enough to watch it.
so Stargate SG-1. Actually, well, Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis, the ones after that, and but I 10 seasons of Stargate SG-1, and I'm watching for the third, fourth, fifth. I don't know how many times I've seen it. I've seen every episode. Same thing with Burn Notice. I
Good series.
just recently finished watching all of Burn Notice all over again. So those two were really easy to come up with because I've watched both of those series all the way through multiple times. The third one is going to be hard. When I started thinking about it, I didn't even think about anime. Then both of you guys are like Attack on Titan. I'm like, ooh, like I didn't even think anime. So now that's really rough. And I can't really think of another TV show off the top of my.
Then
No,
what's a movie?
I have to say Supernatural. I almost forgot about that. There was
Oh,
another
yes.
question where I was asked about that Supernatural. I haven't finished it. I still have like 3 more episodes to watch, and I just haven't brought
The
myself
Butler
to
did it.
watch them. There was an episode where the Butler did it, probably. But yeah, no, I'd have to say those 3 because I will probably go back and watch Supernatural again as well, and that's been on for
17, I think
Seven-
this final
yeah,
season is the
18.
17th season.
17, 18, yeah. So,
That's
and
crazy.
I've pretty much watched all of those too. There are a couple of ones that I skipped, but for the most part, I watched all of those.
Nice.
Nice.
BA, what's your answer?
So, I would have to say, let's see here. I'll work from top down. Babylon 5 is probably my all-time favorite. I recently rewatched it, and while some of the digital effects have not aged well, the prosthetics have. The story is still amazing. Sad to see some of them that have passed recently. But yeah, the actress that played Delenn recently passed about a month and a half ago at 63, so she was, kind of young.
Yeah.
But the other one I would say, I think SG1. I think number 2 would probably have to be SG1. Although
You guys are
Atlantis
such
is real close to it
nerds.
because gotta have my Ronin Dex. I mean, Jason Momoa,
Yes.
please and thank you. But wow, and the next one down. I'm such a nerd. There's just so many. I mean, almost any Star Trek would work. But interestingly, on anime, the original Bubblegum Crisis series, not Bubblegum Crisis, Tokyo with the 2165, but the original one.
The original one, yeah.
Back when anime was really hard to come by here in the States, I managed to get introduced to Laserdiscs of it through a friend, and that's what hooked me on anime for a very long time. And then it was too hard to get and too expensive to get legally, and I wasn't about to BitTorrent it. But yeah,
Come on.
there's a lot
I
of
know, and live dangerously.
yeah, well, there's some jobs where they actually ask you about how much material you pirated. So,
Wow.
yeah, well, because it shows a willful disregard for the law. So, yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck
told
off.
you I would have been a pirate if I was born in the right era.
It was in a British accent, so it was fine.
But
If you're interviewing to be a
there's lot
lawyer,
of
you
good
say
shows, and we are
all of
such
it.
nerds. I just think it's funny. We're like, it's like split evenly between nerdy shows and classics.
Yeah.
But that's top 3 for tonight.
Has
Man,
everyone
old-
answered that question? 'Cause
That was
I so
everybody.
drifted
Good
away.
question. Good question.
Nice
Old
job,
school
BA.
anime when it was hard to
Hey.
get.
If you got a
Akira.
good show for us to watch, leave it in the comments.
There
Yeah,
you go.
what's binge-worthy? I can't stand watching a show once a week. I have to 10 episodes in a row is minimum.
If you've made it this
For
far,
my
let
day.
us know.
Right.
Yeah, that's no one. But anyway, okay, up next are fake Twitter questions. And again, everyone who submitted these fake Twitter questions are names from the Impractical Jokers name game. VA, did you do your homework and look up the Impractical Jokers on YouTube?
No, sir, because I am packing to move. So I have not been online, but I'm making great progress in packing up my apartment.
I mean,
so.
you weren't
wish
like
I
on a
was
bus with a
moving.
phone, or taking a break with your phone. You can go online, and hit YouTube. And...
My goodness.
No, I know.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen some of the Impractical Jokers. It wasn't a correlation that I made at the time we were talking about it last week, but I have seen some of those episodes. It's just not my forte. That kind of
Larry.
comedy is not my thing, so that's why I don't know more about it.
Okay, well, fix that.
I stick my nose
Right.
into sci-fi fantasy and, kind of leave the comedies to other people.
Well, I believe all 4 of them are gamers. I know at least 3 of them are, and hardcore. I know Q and Joe are 50 hours a week gamers. So.
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. I mean, look at the Critical Role guys. I mean, they're some serious nerds, and they've got a
gaming's a
podcast
$6
and
billion
voice
a year
acting, so,
genre, so there's a lot of gamers out there. Anyway, fake Twitter questions. Okay, these are the names, again, came from Impractical Jokers. As receptionist, room full of strangers. Beefy Mick What Now asks, if challenged, how many pieces of pizza could you eat in one sitting? BC?
What type of pizza?
It's up to you. It's up to you. But they're not like micro pieces of pizza. They're like 50. They're decent
Micro
size.
pieces. They're not Totino's pizza rolls.
They are triangles. They are triangles. A large pizza, 8 slices. How many
toppings?
Does that really matter?
Does cheese count as
3.
a topping? I need to know.
Yes, cheese counts as a topping, and there's 2 other. Whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
The question is not what the toppings are, it's how many pieces of pizza out of that 8, out of that pie. Could you eat the whole pie? Would you want like a one?
The toppings matter.
The reason I asked is because I was thinking more like Chicago style, like deep dish. I don't eat nearly as much of that as I do like regular like pizza. I could eat a whole, I could eat 8 slices of, like Domino's Philly steak pizza. I can eat 8 slices of that. I stopped myself, but I've.
If challenged, if you're being called out, could you go 10? Could you go 10?
Ooh. If I go 10, I'm gonna hate myself in the morning. I'd say
you won the challenge.
Yeah, I could do 10.
Okay. Dread?
This is also a side note, but have y'all seen Chicago style pizza? This is the opposite. This isn't deep dish. This is not deep dish. It's literally a pizza pie.
Yes. That's why
yeah, it's like 3 inches
It's like
thick.
pizza
Yeah.
lasagna.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just ate. That's what I had this weekend to eat. Like, I love Chicago style pizza.
It's good. I love it. It's a pie though. But I would say if somebody challenged me and I was like really for it, like if I
and you're
would I have
hungry.
time to prepare?
You haven't eaten for 10 hours.
All right, deal. I could probably eat over a pizza, but maybe when I was a teenager I would eat more. But now it's like, ooh, I'm gonna have to shit that out. Thank you.
I love that. That's where your mind went.
I'm gonna eat a whole pizza and then shit that out? No, I'm good.
So what's your number? We need a number.
I would say like just over a whole pizza.
So
You talking 10? 10 too?
I can eat a
9
whole
to 10.
pizza and then some if I really was trying.
One
And
one
then
extra,
some.
2 extra, 3 extra, 4 extra. Where are we going here? Come on. We need a
Okay,
number.
I'll say one full pizza. I can eat
8
it,
slices,
and then
8 slices.
I'm just gonna say
and-
2. I don't want to overestimate. I'm just gonna say 2 more over a whole.
Okay, so, all right. So you tied BC. All right, VA. Are you muted again?
I mean, I hate this headset. I really do. I need to get one that's got a flip mic, because then I know if it's in my face, then I can be heard.
You're fine. Answer the
Anyhow,
question.
no, about probably only like 2 or 3 pieces of pizza. I
Wow.
don't eat much.
Even challenged? As competitive as you are?
No.
You couldn't
well,
go
no,
5?
I don't have a gallbladder, so the fats make it don't get broken down, and my
Valid.
medication only helps so much. So
Okay.
not worth the after effects. Maybe $1 million might be worth it, but no, we'll just leave it there.
Oh.
All right, Selena?
I think the most that I've had without feeling ill is 6.5.
This is the challenge. This isn't what you've done in the past. This is you being challenged.
Yeah. Oh, you just pooed on yourself, didn't you? Yeah, you did,
would,
PC.
uh,
I'm sorry. Yeah, 6.5. I think, because that's where I had to and I was super hungry. But
That's almost a full pizza, but you had a piece and a half left over
yeah,
for somebody else to.
I don't know.
You would
that
have
was-
been able to eat a whole one
That
if
was-
you didn't eat the crust.
Probably yes.
All right, this is the follow-up, but I want everyone really quickly. One number, no story.
Welcome back.
How many pieces in the past have you eaten in one sitting, actually? Selena.
6.5.
PC.
8. I've eaten a whole pizza.
Dread.
Oh,
I don't know, a whole pizza, I'm sure.
BA.
In my youth, yes, I was able to eat a full pizza as well.
no.
To me to answer.
Fold that sucker in half.
Yeah.
Eat it like a pizza taco.
If called out, I could maybe do 5 pieces. In the past, though, I think I've done like 8. The whole pie. Okay, moving on. Did he do that? Ask. What skill would you like to master? I'm going to go with Dread.
Me?
What skill would you like to master?
I'd like to be, if I could, master anything.
Yeah, that's the question.
I'd be a master guitarist.
Okay, that's a valid answer.
If it was just, okay, is this
Do
question...
we need clarification
would you-
on this?
Yes. Is
Okay.
it, magically you can just be the best, or you're the master,
No.
or is it, you have
don't
to actually
get
work
granted
for it?
special powers. It's
Golly,
what
this
skill
is-
would you like
Golly.
to master? You have to
Golly.
put the work in.
Oh, I have to like to master it? Okay.
to get
So-
it there. It's not like you get a genie goes, yeah, you're the world's best guitarist. What skill would you
Golly,
like
man.
to master? It's not a true
No,
question.
that's hard.
That's what she said.
Probably something that could make me money and I could eat off of, you know.
That's what he said. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
BC?
Go ahead and move on.
I'm moving on.
Japanese. I want to learn how to read and speak Japanese.
Okay, that's a
I would like to master that skill.
Nice.
Excellent.
I like it.
BA?
Konnichiwa. Sewing.
We love you a long time. That's all
Konbanwa.
Japanese I know.
Now, I used to speak some Japanese, but
Konbanwa.
I would say sewing. Quite honestly, it sounds odd, but I cannot sew, keep a button on to save my darn life. So, yeah.
Selena?
Baiting tackle. No, just kidding. Masturbating.
That would be an awesome
a
skill.
13-year-old boy trapped in a woman's body.
Oh man,
But
no.
if you could teach that skill, you would be a millionaire.
Oh man. No, I was gonna say probably probably ceramics, probably throwing pottery and making ceramic things, and that would require me to have my own kiln, but maybe I could use
You're gonna
some
have your
community one.
ghost moment.
My ghost moment? Oh, you mean with
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze. I'm sorry. When you
And
say
she's
ghost,
making
my
the
mind
pot.
automatically goes to Destiny, so.
I want to change my answer. I want to be a blacksmith. Final answer.
He wants to make weapons.
What's wrong with being white, Dread?
I'll be a whitesmith
Jesus.
too, but somebody might try to say that's racist.
Be a white blacksmith.
What
Gosh.
happened to us?
That might be the name of the video. What's wrong with being white?
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
My answer is I would
about
love to be able to
whitesmith?
master I would love to be able to master hosting a podcast because I.
Hosting.
Anyway,
Pretty
moving
good.
on.
We
No,
have
Queen's
how many episodes is this? That's pretty
number
good.
6.
That's a lot.
Queen Skeet asked, if you were given a boat, what would you name it? Selena.
You were given a boat. What would you name it?
It's legally obligated to name your boat within a year.
Yeah, I
when you register it.
know. All that
what would you name
gobbledygook.
it?
Interesting.
Selena's gonna name her boat Meow Meow.
I don't know, something hippie-ish, something bohemian. The free feather. I don't know. Feather on the
Shows up as
wind.
a meow meow.
Feather on the wind. I like that.
It would
Dread?
definitely be meow meow. No,
Dread.
I wasn't ready. No, I'm just joking.
Luna's howl.
No. Hey, Luna would be pretty good, but no, it'd definitely be like a feminine name, but like something you wouldn't think. It's like, oh, that's feminine. It's like, you know how there's masculine words and feminine words? I'd definitely name it after like some kind of feminine word, like not something that you would like see every day. Like I wouldn't name it Sarah. Name it like
All boats named feminine though?
You telling us what you won't name it? Like, what do you tell us?
I think they're
no.
all
I mean, what would I name it? I had to like put a lot of thought into this. This is
I
like,
know.
off the cuff.
You're
It's like a
treading
whole
in
ass
dangerous
boat.
waters. Pun
It's a
intended.
whole boat.
It's a whole boat.
What about like?
There's all kinds
even
of superstition
like
too.
I don't know, man.
You want to take a
Am I
pass
supposed
on
to-
this one, Dread? I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, this is something I would have to put a lot of thought
BC?
into because it's a boat. It costs a lot of money.
It was given to you. That's the
This
first
is
part of the
such a
question
realistic
was.
question
They
too.
give
I mean,
it with
like,
the-
if you
they will
ever
give it
get a
to you. It has
boat,
a name on
we're
the
gonna
side
bring this
already.
podcast up, and you have to name the boat whatever you say
could
in this
name it
podcast.
Free boat.
You can't rename a boat. It has to
It
be a
doesn't have
brand
a
new
name.
boat.
It was a brand new boat given to you. You had to freaking name it.
I
Don't make
wouldn't
me
buy
swear
that
again.
boat. They didn't know
Dim,
what they was
settle down.
doing.
How about Dread's boat? How about Luna's
That-
How about Dread and
How about
Sam's
the Dreadnought?
Ooh.
There you go. That sank
That's
a long
pretty
time ago,
sick.
but
The
the
Dim
name I'm pretty
Dreadnought.
sure is open.
Nice.
All right,
I
the
like
Dim
it.
Dreadnought.
Nice.
All right, BC.
Wow, I think you might have gave like Dredd some
I know he had a.
He needs
anxiety
therapy
problems
now.
or something.
Yeah.
Like he was really going there. So this, I guess, is a good question.
Hey, Queen Ski doesn't ask bad questions.
I said I wanted to be a pirate.
Call it Dread's Blackbeard. Whatever.
The dreaded Blackbeard.
There you go. BC, come on.
Probably Ray's Light or something.
Okay.
Okay.
VAG, I don't think you answered yet.
She's muted
Mute
again.
For which one? No,
I mean,
I
this
know.
is
I
like
knew I was
third
muted that
time.
time. I knew I
Ooh,
was muted
actual
that
fire.
time. Warm up.
Someone
was
gives
good.
you a boat, what would you name it?
Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas, that's not bad.
I know,
that's
right?
pretty good.
No.
I knew that's what you meant, but
I honestly, I'd be selling it because I'm allergic to seafood, so I've got no use for a boat.
You don't have to go fishing, you just drive around.
well, what would you
I get
name it
sunburned.
before you sold it?
In that case,
Retirement plan.
There you go.
That's actually got a really good resale value.
Or that.
You have to
Really
spell it
good
different.
resale value.
Really good resale value. How can you ignore this?
probably it's never-ending story.
Aw, that's cute.
You'd be
Aw,
out
that
there
is
forever, and only have
I know
to
that
stop for it.
that's my superstition. Like you have to name it something that's like not
Important.
Kind of
that doesn't
eternal.
bring up
And
like
personal.
but
That
well, it
isn't
doesn't
gonna
like
sink?
yes it doesn't have some weird connotation or like meaning or something some
How about the
story.
unsinkable?
Right. Name it the Titanic. It's just asking for trouble.
You're just asking for trouble.
But I like never ending
I would name mine Shady Vale. Sorry, that's dear and close to me.
Right.
Next
Shadyville
question. No, just Shadyville. Because see, when I had Shadyville 35, there was Shadyville 1 through 34 was taken, so I had to go 35. But when I
Did you
did a
really
vote-
try every single one?
No, that's how old I was when I logged on.
Oh.
Okay.
Really?
Wow. Gregory Poopsicle asks, would you rather be alone the rest of your life or surrounded by annoying people?
Oh God, alone.
See?
Alone!
Surrounded by
Annoying
annoying
people.
people. Alone.
I can't do annoying people.
Way to make a...
Solo.
You're around at least one annoying person right now.
I mean, we are gamers. Social distancing was our baby of 20 years ago, so I think we'd all rather be alone than have people
I mean,
around us that were annoying.
Am I allowed to murder the annoying people?
But no.
How's that a
because
question?
then
You're not allowed to murder!
Am I,
then you
well,
go to jail and you're
in
not
this
allowed
in
to
this
do that.
fictional like, you know, hypothetical situation.
I'm sure that murder is still not okay in this fictional earth.
Well, here we
You
go.
would murder the annoying people and go to jail, and it'd be more annoying people there.
Annoying people. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
but if you killed
you're
all the
surrounded by
annoying people,
annoying
there would be nobody because that's only what you are surrounded by.
Right.
And then you would transcend into another plane of existence.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh
Wow,
my
we're taking this to the next level. That wasn't that kind of a question. Alright, last question. Because we're on YouTube, in a couple of ways, Minty Shrubentug asked, what was the last funny YouTube video you saw? Selena.
Last funny
I'm gonna look
YouTube
at my
video I
history
saw.
real quick.
I know, right?
Go ahead.
There's
pull up
been
your history.
thousands in the last week. What was the last one?
I know.
If you don't remember the
I don't
last
know.
one, the one before that, or one that you really
I forget
liked.
what this guy's name is, though.
Was it Dim Dread?
No.
Was it? Did
Cucumber.
you do that?
I
Come
love
on.
that video, though. Oh my God. That song is so catchy.
Shit.
No, I friggin' forget this guy's name. He does, like, makeup tutorials and stuff, though. Not Brad Mondo. It's this guy, he's got, like, this beard, but he does makeup tutorials. I don't know. He's in, like, reaction videos and stuff. He is, Thrush.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Rash. I forget what his name is. But yeah, no, he was ripping Kim Kardashian a new one for one using a filter, like a blurring tool, while she was talking about her like putting makeup on and talking about how she already had makeup on like before she started putting more makeup on. And like how like she was talking about how this concealer was just doing such a good job like under her eye, and he's like, bitch, you already have makeup under your eye and you're just putting more makeup under your eye. Sorry, I just, you know, personally thought that was funny.
Sam likes makeup videos.
Brad Mondo's
I guess-
amazing, but
I guess Dread. What's that?
I watch him with her sometimes.
he's hilarious.
Dread. Last
Um,
funny YouTube video you seen?
Makeup videos. You like makeup videos, don't you? Just shaking her head, yes.
Love that chicken
thing-
from Popeyes.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear the TV. That's embarrassing. But, you can't hear over my podcast?
Oh.
My loud ass.
No, we heard her. We heard her. That's awesome. I love Sam
seen
so
the
much.
The YouTube video that I seen last was this one. You could almost think it was an ad, but it was this guy had like this I forget what it's called, like the woozy or something. It was a suit that was a flask, and it had like a pin sticking out the hand, or the where your hand goes through the armhole. Sleeve. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Armhole.
That
But
that whole
there was
tube
like-
in your
like a
shirt.
pin.
What is that called?
There's like
not
a-
the big
there's
one,
like
the
a
two little
hose
ones on the
going to a
side.
pin. You know, like a hose going through the sleeve into a pin, and then that way you could like put the pin in your mouth and pretend you're listening, and thinking really hard about what the other person's saying, but really you're
But-
just drinking booze.
Oh my gosh.
That's genius. I'm telling you, that's genius.
There's a phone attachment that they sell for it too. But yeah, that was the last one that I just watched that I thought was really funny.
VA?
I would, I actually had to scroll back because YouTube mostly I use for watching, Destiny related video or Marvel stuff. But, for funny, it was
or my
actually,
stream.
it was actually, well, your streams aren't funny. They're, they're Destiny related. For funny though, it was probably, Zavala's voice
not
actor,
funny.
Lance Riddick, doing the,
Oh gosh, yeah.
and the fan-written alternate dialogue for the scene with
Keitel.
Zavala and Keitel.
Mm-hmm. That's
Nice.
friggin'
If
amazing.
you haven't seen it, it is absolutely hilarious.
Send me the link. It's in the link somewhere. Discord, maybe?
I will send you. Yeah, I'll send you the link. And
You haven't seen it, Dim?
No, I ain't seen it. I haven't been paying attention to
and
Destiny.
it's even and
Sorry.
yeah. So basically, Cameo.com is where you can pay for different celebrities of varying degrees of fame to do whatever. And somebody in the Destiny community asked him to read this alternate dialogue, and he did. And other fans then basically looped video into to make it look like Zavala keeps talking, and it's great because it talks about all I got to do is say that we can turn you into a gun, or Eris can do it.
Oh, I
and they'll be
seen that!
chasing- Yes.
I seen that! That was
It's
awesome!
very foul mouthed, but it is absolutely hilarious.
All we
If
have
Zavala
to do
was
is
having
say
a
we gotta
bad
do.
day.
We have new content. You are gonna play it. That's basically what Bunty was saying to us. If we say that there's new content, you're coming here and playing it.
Yeah, it's like, we have a new gun. We can make you into a new gun or armor, or to have Eris do it for us, and you're dead.
The
But
Guardian will end
but I actually had to
you.
look back, but that was it. But the most recent funny, not YouTube, was watching a couple of male hares boxing in the middle of a street. And that was hilarious because somebody just like has
Like
their headlights
rabbits?
on. Yes, like rabbits.
Oh yeah,
And
I
they're
was like,
boxing.
I thought that's what you
yeah,
meant,
rabbit
but
boxing. Mm-hmm.
Male hairs of
I know, right?
lump sums of money.
God, has anybody seen Watership Down? Don't recommend.
Oh my God, long.
I mean, it's a good,
long time ago.
but disturbing.
Okay, my answer is I watched 2 Ozzy Man reviews videos today, and both of them made me almost piss my pants. They were so funny. One, these are not safe for work videos. He's Australian, so the F-bomb and the C word are like and the for them down there.
Me too.
One was a Russian house that apparently in Russia people live together. Like they rent a house, like 6 or 7 of them rent one house. They're strangers, but it's like a co-op kind of thing. And first part of the video shows how drunk they are, falling downstairs left and right. One guy picks somebody up and tries to get up the stairs, and they fall down too. But the funniest part about it, one guy was sitting on his couch trying to put a hoodie on, and for like 10 minutes trying to put a hoodie on. It was a pair of sweatpants. There was no opening. He had his hands to the legs, and he couldn't find the hole for his head. And it was just so funny. The other one was parents versus stairs. 2 drunk people are trying to get upstairs to go to their theater room, and they can't manage it. It's like 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, no. And then the lady falls back, and the guy falls back. He comes down the whole staircase, and then he goes to help her up, apparently, but then he just takes her drink, tries to go up the stairs, and falls down. It was like a security camera kind of thing. It was just hilarious. So please, guys, do yourself a favor, check out Ozzy Man Reviews. I was referred to this guy by Mish.
Can you send me the link to?
I can't
that,
send you a link. I can tell you,
that
go to
sweatshirt
YouTube
one?
and type in Ozzy
We've
Man
all been
Reviews
there, really.
Russian house, and you will get that. We've all been there. Yeah, that's why it's funny. We can relate. Okay, that's the fake Twitter questions, guys.
Whoop, whoop.
Up next is the stats. We're running over an hour right now. That's okay. Last week we had between Selena's channel and mine, 140 views, not bad. No comments. We had 6 likes and 1 F-bomb by the hypocrite Shady, who tells everyone, don't swear, but he drops the F-bomb anyway. So
I commented.
I was just proving to the audience that we don't edit anything. That's why I did that. If you
I do edit. I do edit.
Likely story.
I don't edit the cuss words out, but there is editing that does happen.
Okay, well, you could edit the cuss words out if you could. I mean, a beep.
God, that's a lot of work.
Well, never mind then. Hey, you get what you get. We're raw. So, okay, the outro. Where can we find everyone? Dread, where can we find you?
On YouTube.
What's your YouTube address?
Dread.
Okay.
DIMDREAD. I had to go slub, make sure I spelled it right. But yeah, I got a lot of Warzone clips up there right now. But I do have a few Destiny clips on there, like 7th column clips on there, and also when I went Legend the one time. That's on there. There's a couple other Destiny clips. Got Shady videos on there and stuff. Check him out. He's shady. He achieves. So.
Okay, VA?
You can find me on Twitter and YouTube as VA_witch.
Very good. Selena?
You can find me on YouTube, SelinaKyle1981. I've got most of the podcasts up on video form, so if you guys want to go back and watch
those, if you're listening to this
or listen
podcast,
to them,
Selena starts her stream a half hour before the podcast starts, so any behind-the-scenes stuff.
That's not for children.
Yeah,
it's not safe for work.
Yeah.
We do not hold back on the cussing, so.
And during the podcast, if anybody has any questions, I do have my banner up so that you guys can communicate, and so hopefully we can get some listener feedback.
Okay, BC?
Yeah, non-existent.
We couldn't
Nothing
find you with a
fancy,
He's off the
microscope.
grid.
Nothing,
off the
nothing
grid.
fancy, nothing cute. I mean, I have a YouTube channel. You can find me by, checking people that are subscribed to Shady. Because my name's the anime name. It's Hirokiru Batosai. So
I'm not spelling that.
exactly.
I know it starts with an H-I-K.
No.
Vatos
You could make
the
a new
manslayer.
you could make a new
H.I.T.
YouTube channel in under 2 minutes.
Oh, I know. I really could. I should.
Yeah, you will. We'll get there. we're new at this. Okay, my name is ShadyVale35. You can find me on YouTube at ShadyVale35. No space between the letters and numbers. Okay, the clan has spoken. We are done. Anybody got anything really
I have one more
pressing?
thing.
Of course you do, Dredd. Go ahead.
But I forgot what it was. Give me 1 second to remember what it was. Golly, why did I forget?
You got to write this stuff down.
And it was an important thing, too. This is all getting edited out. Because I can't remember, so just go ahead and end the podcast.
Nope, I know. I'm keeping you on the hook. I want you to figure it out.
So much pressure.
Yes. Come on, Dredd.
Nobody's listening to this?
No, there's 100
okay.
people waiting. There's bated breath.
Thank you. I actually remembered what it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it now. I post this podcast every week on 3 different Destiny communities on Facebook. If one person actually made it all the way to the end of this video, comment on this video so you can be the next guest.
Yes.
We want people to come and be guests on our podcast.
I was thinking
That's
about
why
that
we're
too.
doing this. To meet new people.
Exactly.
And also have fun with our friends. That's the main reason. And also maybe we can meet some new people that are in the Destiny community, because the Destiny community is great.
Woot woot. That's
So
what I was
that's-
thinking too.
Okay.
Yeah, do that. Get in
Comment.
the comments. Just say hi. Just
We're on
say
PlayStation.
anything.
Yep.
So
If you made it this far, I'm impressed, because honestly,
Send one
I'll
of us a
probably
friend request. and we'll
won't even
accept it.
listen to the podcast this long.
Well, they might catch it at the end. They could have fallen
Yeah.
asleep or be in a coma and can't change the channel.
Oh my god.
Alright, I gotta go.
Whoop whoop.
Thanks, damn later.
I
We
wasn't
are out.
actually gonna leave.
All right.